and welcome to another installment of Liberty Nation Swamponomics videocast. I am Andrew Moran, Allen's economics correspondent. Each week, I dive into the morass of top economic news stories and fish out compelling narratives, or I retrieve fallacies that have been accepted as conventional wisdom by the swamp creatures for years. This week, is Australia saying goodbye to the 5 and 10 cent coins? You have probably read the myriad of reports about a coin shortage in many major markets around the world, particularly the United States, due to a lack of transactions. But there's been a general overall decline in physical currency used for purchases, including coins. There are two reasons for this. The first is the growth of contactless payments, and the second is, of course, rising inflation. The war on cash has been going on for the last several years, as many of the leading experts recommend countries turn into cashless societies to help supposedly stop crime and be more flexible in monetary policy. Central banks are going as far as adopting digital currencies, also known as CBDCs. But while tapping, swiping, and inserting are potentially the drivers of a cashless world, inflation is a worthwhile issue to explore for the transition to a marketplace without physical money. The movie chain AMC recently celebrated its grand reopening by selling movie tickets for 15 cents, the cost of admission of a century ago. It goes to show how much your money has been devalued over the last 100 years, as the cost of a movie ticket these days is around $9 to $10. Indeed, back in the day, a few nickels could buy you a movie ticket. The lowly silver could also buy you a steak and kidney pie, a cup of coffee, a slice of cheesecake, and a newsreel, with enough change left over to ride the trolley from Battery Park to the Polo Grounds, as Mr. Burns would say. Today, a nickel can't purchase anything. Governments warn that producing a nickel actually costs taxpayers more than 7 cents. The exact number, I think, is 7.3 cents. But if Australia ditches the nickel and the dime, the country could soon target the 50-cent coin too, says the head of the Royal Australian Mint. When critics discuss the war on cash being about globalist control over your life, they typically forget about inflation. A nickel, a dime, and even a quarter can't buy you anything anymore. And that is the real tragic story in the empire's crusade against cash. That's it for me this week. Please read my full Swamponomics column where I discuss the latest jobs report and the Federal Reserve. Thank you very much.
Go deeper on the topic discussed in this video, head on over to one of these links here or go to our Liberty Nation Roku channel. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for Liberty.